डियर स्टूडेंट्स, अभी तक हमने 8085 माइक्रो प्रोसेसर का पिन आउट डायग्राम देखा, टाइमिंग डायग्राम देखा, हाउ इट वर्क्स, हाउ इट एग्जीक्यूट्स एंड व्हाट इज़ इट्स इंटरनल आर्किटेक्चर. इतना सब कुछ हम पढ़ चुके हैं अबाउट कंट्रोल सिग्नल जनरेशन एंड स्टैक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, स्टैक मेमोरी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. ऑल दिस वी हैव डन. Now we are moving towards the coding part, instructions and the coding part. The 808, for that purpose we have to understand the concept of the addressing modes of 8085 microprocessor, how it performs the addressing, how it reads the data, what is the form of reading data, from where it reads the data, and the way how it reads and stores the data. That is much more important for programming purpose. नाउ एक सिंपल इंस्ट्रक्शन का एग्जांपल लेते हैं. मूव बी कॉमा ए और MVI A, 82H. These instructions are used to copy a data from source to destination. Now in the first instruction, move B comma A, move means it will copy and B is the destination, A is source. It will copy data from A means accumulator to B register. In the second instruction, MVI A, 82H, its meaning is MVI means move immediate. It will copy the data. Now here you can see that the source is the data itself and the destination is a register, that is accumulator. So 82H is copied into the accumulator immediately. So in these instructions you can see that source can be a register, it can be a port, or it can be any number. Similarly, it can be any memory address also, or output port also. So these sources and the destinations are actually the operands, and various formats for specifying these operands are known as the addressing modes for 8085. Now the addressing modes for 8085 are, the four addressing modes are there: immediate addressing, register addressing, direct addressing and indirect addressing. immediate addressing का एक एग्जाम्पल अभी हमने देखा, MVI A, 82H, where the data itself has been given in the instruction. So it will load immediately data into the specified register. So the next type of addressing is the register addressing, where data is copied from a register into another register. Register to register data copy will be there, that is known as the register addressing. Next is the direct addressing. It is used to read the data from outside device or to send the data to the outside device from the accumulator itself. Whenever you want to transmit or read data from any output or input device, then the data will be stored automatically to the accumulator by the microprocessor. For example, here we have taken two instructions, in 00H or out 01H. It means that read data from the port 00 and store it into the accumulator. Now whatever data is at the port 00, that data, it may be XYZ any data, that will be stored into the accumulator. And in case of out 01H, whatever data is in the accumulator, that will be sent to or returned to the port 01. So here this is known as the direct addressing. Now the last type of addressing mode is indirect addressing. This means that the effective address is calculated by the microprocessor and the contents of address is used to form a second address. The second address is where data is stored. This addressing mode is used where we don't have to specify the actual address, but the reference of the address is given, and this requires several memory access to retrieve 16-bit address and a further access to retrieve the data which is to be loaded into the register. So later on we will see its example, because it is some quite complex. When you will understand the instructions, then you will be able to understand this indirect addressing also. Now we move on to the instruction set of the 8085. Let us see what is the classification of these instruction set. Actually an instruction is a binary code which is designed inside a microprocessor which performs a specific function, and the group of all the instructions are known as instruction set. The first type of instruction is the data transfer or the copy instructions or operation. So this type of instructions, they copy data from a location, means they copy data from the source and save it to destination. This is known as data transfer or data copy. It can have the example like data can be transferred between the register, जो हमने register addressing में देखा, copy of the content register B into register D for example. Now second type of data copy operation is specify a specific data byte to a register from any memory to register or register to memory, दोनों हो सकता है, and between an IO device and the accumulator it can be done. Now during data transfer you have to mention the source and destination properly so that the data transfer must be accurate. Then second type of instructions are the arithmetical and logical instructions, or which perform the arithmetical and logical operations, that is add, subtract, increment, decrement, logical operations like AND, OR, exclusive OR, then negate or inverse, complement, compare. इसके अलावा जो नेक्स्ट फॉर्मेट है इंस्ट्रक्शंस का टाइप है, दैट इज़ द ब्रांचिंग ऑपरेशन, वेयर द, जैसे आपने और भी प्रोग्रामिंग्स में पढ़े होंगे, लूप्स वगैरह पढ़े होंगे आपने, तो यहाँ पर भी जंप, कॉल, रिटर्न एंड रीस्टार्ट, तो कंडीशनल जंप्स होते हैं, कुछ नॉन कंडीशनल जंप होते हैं. देन दिस इंस्ट्रक्शंस चेंज द सीक्वेंस ऑफ द प्रोग्राम either by jumping or by calling a subroutine or a procedure. These conditional jump are some decision making process during programming, and these instruction test for certain conditions. Generally these condition depends upon the flag status, and the program sequence is changed when the condition is obtained. Then the last type of instruction are the machine control operations. So these instructions control the machine function such as halt or interrupt or wait state or no operation, do nothing, like that. So you can summarize these categories of instruction set, that is copying data, performing arithmetical operations, performing logical operation, testing for a given condition, and alerting the program sequence, and the machine control operations. Now we will see instruction format. See, 8085 or any microprocessor has its own instruction format. So we can say that an instruction is a command which is used by the microprocessor to perform the given task on the specific data, and each instruction has its two parts. One is the task to be performed, which is known as the operation code or hex code or opcode, and the second part is the operand, that is the data or any variable or any register or any memory location that has to be specified. It may include 8 bits or it may include 16-bit data, any internal register or any memory location or any port address. Now there can be three types of instructions classified on the basis of its length. One is the 1 word or 1 byte instruction, 2 byte instruction, and 3 byte instruction. So let us see what is 1 byte instruction. 1 byte instruction means the length of the opcode and operand lies in the same byte. That is, total length of the instruction is 1 byte. For example, move C comma A or move A comma B, its binary code is 4FH. So this 4FH is nothing but the 1 byte. Therefore, another instruction, that is add A, which adds the contents of B register to the accumulator. The length of this instruction is again 1 byte. Next instruction is CMA. This is invert the accumulator contents. Its instruction length is code is 2FH and length is 1 byte. Similarly, there are 2 byte instructions. In this 2 byte instruction, the first byte represents the opcode and second byte specifies the operand or any address. Like example is given, MVIA comma some data. So MVIA has opcode which is equal to 3EH and data is contained in the second byte. So this instruction is of 2 byte. And in a similar manner, there is 3 byte instruction. In a 3 byte instruction, first byte is naturally the opcode and the following 2 bytes represent the 16-bit memory address. So 16-bit memory address is lower order address and higher order address. These are the 2 bytes along with one opcode. So in the next class we will see what are different types of instructions used by the microprocessor.